do your best for people to appreciate you. It's not about like trying to please everybody like 100%, because not everybody's going to love you, but it's just like try to do your best to be appreciable. Just let people appreciate you. Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Benjamin Moore once again. I'm here to share my experience working in Ghana.
So what's up guys, how are you doing today? It's just Ben here. I'm currently at Ocean Beach Resort, which is a beach resort located at Polygonal, and I'm here with Benjamin to share his experience so far in Ghana as a Congolese who moved all the way to Ghana some few months ago, and he's here to share how working is like in Ghana. So yeah, tell us a bit about your experience.
As you know, I came in Ghana a few months ago. I came for studies. Yeah, so it's not really easy to do like studies only, and you still have to find how to say something else, another activity, not to be stuck in like just like one thing, Yeah, because at a certain time you realize that you have some needs. There are many things you probably need to do for yourself, and many things you have to like buy for yourself. It's not really evident all the time. It's calling people from abroad, and yeah. So I thought it was necessary for me to like find a job, and then indeed I found one, thanks to some of my connections, friends, and all, which I'm also grateful for. Yeah, of course. So my first day working there was like. It was like, how am I going to say, it was like stressful, of course, because it's my first time doing it. So actually I'm a waiter, but I've also been a waiter in my country, but the difference is just like I was a waiter in a French speaking country. So now it's different because I'm in an English speaking country, and I've learned how to interact with people in French. I know how to receive people, like to talk with them, yeah. I've learned all that in French. So making it in English, it's like a kind of different thing, you see. So I was really wondering how I'm going to interact with the customers, how I'm going to do if like there is anything I don't understand, because I don't want to be unprofessional, you see. Yeah. So I was just like observing, because they were probably those who came before me, you see. And then they were like, okay, since you are a newcomer, so just observe, just look at us doing, and then you'll get used to it. And I'm used to like, I'm a person who learns very fast. Yeah, I'm like, if I see you doing something once, twice, I'll probably put myself in like action doing it. Yeah. So the hardest thing inside was like to know how to talk to the people, you see. Yes.
So when you say people, like customers, or yeah.
Oh yes, like yes, customers.
Okay.
Because I've never learned how to manage a situation, like a situation in which you have a customer who's complaining about something, and then you have to like take control of the situation, you see.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to manage, and also that's something I haven't learned to do it in like in an English working space. So yeah, it's just about learning, it's just about learning and like putting in practice.
Yeah.
So as long as I'm not working, yeah, I'm actually doing great. But the first times was like kind of stressful. Yes, because you have customers who comes with like different needs. Like yes, they ask for things that you don't really know, and yeah, as a waiter, I mean, you are supposed to know everything, like the majority of the thing, yeah, of the menu, the things you have on the menu. So, yeah, that was also a big challenge for me. Yeah, so I had to do that. I had to learn the menu, understanding what are the different components in the food. So, yeah, but I was still having problems because to the place I'm working, we have like you have a lot of foreigners coming. You have people from like maybe America, France, Germany, like and you have people who are indeed disrespectful. Yeah, people who are like hard to understand. Like yeah, so I just had to adjust myself and like physically, mentally, yeah.
Nice.
And walking to a such place like requires a high level of mental control. Yes, because like you might probably get like critics, insults. I never got insulted before, but I'm sure it's probably something might happen. Something like that might happen. And I'm just like I have to be like this. I have to be confident. I have to be like this. Yeah.
Exactly. So being a Frenchman, right? Being a Frenchman and working with Ghanaians who are not French, like we literally have nothing to do with French.
Yeah, of course.
So you being a Frenchman working in a Ghanaian setting, like where everybody speaks French and English and all of that stuff. You're also from Congo, actually.
Yeah.
So Ghanaians are a little bit different from people from your country. So what are some of the similarities or what are some of the differences that you can talk about? Actually?
Okay, so first I would like to talk about the differences. So the differences is like the way the staff interact between them.
Yeah.
They have like certain words like on which I'm not familiar with, they also have this thing. They also have this language thing. Yeah, they're like it's easy for them to communicate, you see, especially when there is a problem like you have a customer, for example, who speaks French and also maybe is talking with you in like English, and then you have a situation like maybe there was a problem in which the customer is not supposed to know what you guys are talking about, or if there is any issue, he is not supposed to know what the issue is. So there is this option they have of like either speaking Ga or Twi, which is a very big advantage for them and not for me. So that's like the difference. So the difference is just like between them, like there is like more connection between them because like they are already used to themselves like to be together, even though they have like not they have not been living in the same place. But just the simple fact of being a Ghanaian, growing in the same country, makes it easy for them to like connect, you see, which is something hard for me to do. Yes, because sometimes you might find yourself in a situation in which they are talking like da or three, yeah, they are making jokes and something, but the problem is like you're not able to understand what they are talking about. So that's actually the problem. But the advantage, what I like about it, is just that I have good colleagues. That is something I'm really excited about. I'm really happy for it because like they always give me a chance to like how to say, to correct my mistakes. When I make a mistake, they will be like, oh, do like this, do like this, do like this. Like, don't worry, we'll back you. We got your back or something like that. So when there is a problem, like they will help me. They were like, oh, this is actually done like this. And whenever like I do something wrong or I maybe spoil something accidentally, they'll be like, don't worry, we are going to cover you. Like, yeah, you're our brother. So the place is actually owned by foreigners, and you know how it is when you spoil something who is like from Trinidad. Yeah, it's kind of stressful. Like he's definitely going to have you for a long time. Yeah, so they will be like, oh, don't worry, like we will cover you, and that's what they most of the time do when there is something wrong. They will actually cover you, and there is a kind of like bonding togetherness, if you can say that. Yeah.
So you mean there's some sort of like Ghanaians are more like united
Oh yeah.
despite the country you're from?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's really
Yeah, they are really
positive.
united. Even if it's no matter whether it's me or them, one of them, yes, they're like covering. Yeah, because they know like, okay, if he does something and the boss gets to know what happened, it's definitely going to be like okay. But it's not like we are like spoiling or messing up things like with like about our own how to say by ourselves, like we actually want to do it, like, but it's like sometimes mistakes happen, but you know that if the boss actually gets to know this,
It's gonna complain.
yeah, he's going to complain, it's really going to be bad, so they have to cover. And even if there is a way for us like to replace what has been like messed up, then definitely we are going to do it. But what I like is the protection, like yeah, there was like a kind of like real connection between all of us.
Actually, this is what we are always talking about. Actually, Africans coming together, no matter our differences, understanding each other, and then like literally living in harmony and peace. Not the fact that oh, I'm a Ghanaian, he's Congolese, so I'm not talking to him because we are from different countries. No, we should come together. Our color or our skin color doesn't separate us. We are all Africans. It's not that oh, I'm black, I'm fair, so you're from this country. I'm not going to, talk with you. I'm not going to relate with you. Those things are actually something that needs to be abolished. So yeah, this is what we're preaching actually. So being in a Ghanaian setting like this, like working at a restaurant, with majority of the workers being Ghanaians, right?
Of course.
What would you say that is the best moment you've ever experienced?
At my working place.
Yeah.
So there was like there was once, I think it's 3 weeks ago, there was this Frenchman who came to the restaurant with his wife and a friend of him, another lady. And then he has ordered for food. They've like started eating and all. So like
What? You ordered for what? Food.
for food, yes.
Okay, right.
So like 3 minutes after, he was like, hey, my guy, how are you? Like, where's the washroom? I actually want to use the washroom. And I've shown him the place. I've actually indicated the direction.
Yeah.
So he went inside, and then we went back to work, but then like 15 to 20 minutes after, we were like, but why didn't this guy come back like since he went inside the washroom? So we had to go and check. So before going in the alley in the washroom, there is like a first door you have to open before going inside. So once we've like when we just opened the door, there was like a sound of like somebody shouting. I was like, damn, what is going on? What's going on there? I was like, damn, what's going on in the washroom with this guy? So when I got a little closer, I was like, damn, like, is this guy locked? He was like trying to like open the door, like down. He was like shouting, hey, help me. I was like, damn, this guy is locked inside. And then me and my friend, we like try to like talk to him, like, what happened? Like, he was like, I got inside and I've just pushed it and I locked, but I don't know like why it's not like opening back in. I can't open it. So we tried to give him like advices, like do this, do like this, do like this. It's going to open. And then why do we need the guy? The guy was shouting. We gave him directions like, do this. He was like, help me. I was like, okay, we are here to help you, but we are trying to help you. Like, do what we are telling you to do. So he was trying and he was still unsuccessful until his wife came, and then she was really panicked. She was almost crying. So she was trying to talk with her husband. She was speaking in French. So as soon as I noticed that they actually came from a French speaking country. So like I've tried to interact with them in the best way possible, to calm the mood. Yeah, I was like, oh, speak French. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Like, so we started interact. I started talking with the lady and the man. I was like, okay, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. In 10 minutes, probably the guy who is like responsible of all of this is probably going to be around. So just wait. And in 10 minutes, nothing was resolved. We didn't find any solution. We didn't find any solution. Yes. So we actually went at the back. Like, this is actually the first time it happened. Like, I don't know. It's because we also like we have a lot of customers coming there. It never happened. I don't know how we actually locked it, but yeah. So we actually went at the back. It was like a small window. Yeah. So that was at that time the only solution.
Yeah. So like normally the windows are
at the back. So at the back of the washroom. So we went at the back and we were like, sir, like we didn't find any solution right now. The only thing to do is like to just to come out of the window. And he was like, how? I came to a restaurant, like I came to eat. I'm not going to come out of this place on the window. Like there was no other solution. Like he was like, I'm so sorry for that, but you have to. And then he tried, like he put his head first and then his legs. And then when he came out, he was like, this is the first time. It never happened to me. But thank God he wasn't really mad. He was just like surprised. Yeah, because I think this is the first time it happened to him. Yeah, but he was like surprised, like, oh, how is it possible? Like, and I was like, oh, we are so sorry for this. I was talking to him in French. So we are so sorry for this, this is the first time it actually happened. So we are so sorry. And like, we are so sorry. That's it. But it was like a positive side in the story, because when he went back, the time he went back to his seat, I returned to work to do my occupations. And then he called me back and he was like, oh, where are you from? I was like, oh, I'm from Congo Brazzaville. He said, oh, you speak good French and you look good. He was like, I've been in Kenya and I've opened a business there and also in Congo. So I'm also planning to open something here in which I want us to collaborate. Yeah, I want you, like, if you are serious, because you look serious, so I want us to do things together. So I was like, oh wow, I'll be glad to do it. So yeah, and he took my number and we actually interacted. Yeah. So yeah,
that's really cool.
It was actually I actually wanted to laugh when he was like coming out of the window. I was like, yeah, this white man, he's coming. And then I was like, no.
Yeah. Imagine going to a restaurant and then you end up getting legged in the washroom.
Bro, that's stressful, I swear. Wow. It was stressful for him.
Nice. So what are some of the lessons you've learned so far? Like, even though it's not been long you started working, but then what are some of the lessons you've learned so far?
Okay, so there was this thing, we say when you go to a place. Okay, so I think it's an African saying.
Yeah.
It's like when you go in a village in which you see people walking with their heads down and their feet up, you'll have to like do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good advice I would give. Like, when you go to a certain place, when you see people doing things in a certain way, just try to do it that way. That's actually the thing. So when you go to a certain place, do things as you saw people doing it when you came. But it's not only really about like doing all the time. Of course, sometimes if you see that you want to bring a certain change, a positive change, you can still do it, but do it in a way that you won't put the other ones uncomfortable. You see, yeah. So that's actually the advice. And there is another thing. Always try to be kind with the people you met when you came. You see, yeah. So that's it. And there is also this other thing. I think this is the special one. Treat just treat people as you want them to treat you. You see, I'm giving you an example of how I treated a guy who was locked in a washroom. I treated him how I wish I was like treated if I was in the same situation.
True.
So just treat them in the same way you wish they treat you. So then in that circle you have like a positive mood, a positive vibe, you know. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And also do your best for people to appreciate you. It's not about like trying like to please everybody like 100%, because not everybody's going to love you, but it's just like try to do your best to be appreciable. I don't know if the words exist. Yeah, just let people appreciate you. Yeah, show yourself in the best way possible. Yeah.
Nice. That marks the end of our episode today. Benjamin, thank you very much for everything. What I'd appreciate for you is to subscribe to the channel, like, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If there's anything you've gone that has like you've experienced in life that you want to share, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.